Welcome back to Brazil, episode 28. On the previous episode, we got the nice flatbed here. This thing is amazing. It's going to help with our sales. We actually have to get some cement bags down to... Let's go straight here and take the other dirt road, shall we? We got to get 4,000 liters of cement down to the concrete bridge. And then they can keep progressing. They're kind of at a standstill right now. We got to get them going. And then we'll sell the remaining, I believe, at the warehouse. Will be a good spot for that. To get some profit. Because we might as well. We need to save up some money for the brick production. That is the next step in the sequence. Because we're going to need that actually to supply the correct stuff to the bridge. I'm hoping we can get enough money to do that. It's going to be like... We almost have to go like another year, but... I suppose we could just keep tacking on to our loan. We could also keep selling some sand, which works pretty good. We also need to keep things topped up here because we got some mining equipment and tools, and both productions are going to need to be topped up because they are running low. We have quite a bit of lime that can get up to the cement factory as well, which would be nice. And we probably don't need this truck over here anymore either. Probably send that on a worker back to the homestead. Doesn't need to be sitting here. And we'll figure out... Obviously we're going to keep it. It's been a nice truck. The utility trailer's been kind of nice to have. We may just go ahead and sell that grape stuff at some point too. We could try to do that and then maybe get some money selling that field as well, because I don't think we're going to come back to it. We kind of need to get some cash so we can get the brick factory, but we'll wait until after we get all these sales said and done. December's next month. That Pafarium is going to have to be sold. We should get quite a bit for that. Let's see. Should be able to get this back. Let's just get it back on the main road here. Nobody comes here. They should be fine, I think. Fingers crossed. Okay, we'll bring this in here. We'll take the bed off. It's so nice that we don't have to load it high. Although we could. But why not make it easy? Let's get it a little closer, shall we? I love this flatbed. Again, thanks to the user that suggested this. I was almost gonna just like write it off and decide that hey, there's nothing that will work, but this works. It's another mod. For those that want to know, it is the MAN TGX hook lift. Comes with a pack and all the good stuff, and it's compatible with the Mercedes. Yeah. So how much are these a piece? 2,000. So we actually only need 2 pallets over at the bridge. Remember, we don't get paid for these at the bridge, unfortunately. I think we're supposed to, because it does say, like, it's, you know, gives you a sell price for that bridge, but yet you don't get paid for it. And most of the productions, I think all of them on the base game maps pay you for them when you deliver this stuff, so it doesn't make any sense why we're not getting paid. But we're just dealing with it. So we do want to complete that. That's kind of the main task for this playthrough, and we got to get our pool in, of course. I haven't forgot about our pool. We're going to get that in, hopefully well before we end the series out so we can enjoy it a little bit. But it does cost money to do all that. Right, I think this one will be fine on the side. It did tip over at us, but we can lock it in yet, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. And what we'll do is we'll leave these two strapped in the back, because those should be able to, we'll do those first. We'll go over to the bridge, and then we will let them take that, and then we'll see. That should be enough for the next step. Probably gonna need like all kinds of cement for every step if I had to guess. It's almost like the playthrough is set up to do exactly what we're doing. Lime first, then this, and then the brick factory. Ooh, be careful there. Yeah, we'll head over to the bridge and then we'll sell, like I said, the rest. I think it's going to go to the warehouse. We'll do a double check before we do that. And then we might have to look at buying some more mining equipment and tools for the businesses. And then I believe we can supply the lime and then the rocks again. There's actually a recycling area in the back there too if we ever get this connected. Because I think we get some... God dang, was it from the... It might be a different production actually, you get the garbage on now that I think about it. We'll find out soon enough once we get the brick factory purchased. Okay, so we'll do this. Yeah, so it says we're on progress 1 out of 6. Cement bags 4,000 missing, so it should just be these 2 pallets. There they go. And we have... Yeah, it's running. And like I said, they're probably going to need a lot more, but we didn't get paid for that, and we need money. So we will sell these to... Yeah, the warehouse is a really good price right now. And I believe that's where we got to kind of go anyway to buy some more tools. Yep, so we'll head over there. It's like straight ahead and then turn. We could go... Yeah, there's no road down here. Unless we cut through their field. Well, I guess we have no choice but to go straight. Right over there. I wonder if the selling spot is by the... It's showing the... Oops. Not paying attention to the road. Too far. I think it's just in the back. We'll find out, I guess. We'll see what happens. Alright, yeah, right here looks like the selling area. Opposite side of the purchasing area. Bam! Some nice income. 105,652. Perfect. And then... I do know we need some more items. Let's see exactly what we need. Yeah, so we need some... At the cement factory we need mining equipment and actually tools. And down at the limestone... That's actually probably still good yet. So we'll just get one of each, mining and then tools. That way we don't go too overboard. We do still have a loan to pay off as well. Yeah, mining equipment. And then the tools. Works fabulous with this new forklift. Again, I almost feel like this should have been... Giants should have something like this base game. But then again, Giants should have a lot of stuff base game and they don't. What's the best way to do this? Ideally, we should probably put the mining box on first, but we'll put it on top of this. And so we did it right the proper way last time, now we're doing it backwards. Don't smash the box. Look at that. Fantastic. Yeah, perfect. Well done. Shouldn't be a problem at all. There's our bulldozer. It did reappear back the last couple episodes when it went and disappeared for how many, but it is back. Probably leave this flatbed over here, I think, is what we'll do. Bam, oh great. Yeah, I think we'll leave this right over here. If we need to get it, we will. Because we need to supply our businesses as they're running low. We'll do some rocks and then we'll do some more lime up to the cement factory here. What do we have for a loan? 155,000, so we could pay that back. It's causing us $500 every... It's not like it's a lot, but let's repay it all. And then if we need to take more back later, it'll be nice to be debt-free. There we go. Debt-free, 101,000. So now we actually have kind of an accurate representation of what we have. Make our descent back in the valley. We'll probably start with the rocks, I think, and then we'll finish up with the lime. And like I said, if we do have time, we could take a load or two of sand and get paid for that as well. It's just I really want to get to December and then get that paraffine, I guess is how you say it. We'll get that sold. And then, yeah, that'll be a lot of extra cash. Probably got to turn on this conveyor again as well. Looks like everything has replenished nicely. Yeah, we gotta... It's not even filled up yet. There we go. It'll take a little time, I suppose. I think when we last left off, we used the whole pile up, so we were right there. So we gotta wait for this to fill up. We could also go ahead and sell that. I honestly don't think that we're going to use the dump anymore. And there's some money sitting here, so I think that's what we'll probably do. Because we obviously have conveyors on everything here. We might as well keep it easy for us. I thought there would be a time we'd use it. I mean, like right now we could probably start dumping in some loads into the dump as well, but we can get the money for this, and then we can get the cement factory that much sooner. I think that's what we'll do. We'll run this back to the sale area so we can get as most as we can for it, and then, like I said, we could also sell the vineyard. I don't know if we get paid to delete the vines, but we could definitely get paid to sell the land. Got all this dirt on here. I'm sure they won't mind. It's definitely cool to use this to give it a try. Like I said, you don't use these typically a whole lot on a playthrough. It takes forever to be able to afford one, number one. Number two, time you usually have the funds to afford one, you kind of figured out a different solution. Especially with conveyor belts. When you get those, it's like they're really not needed. And their conveyor belts are a lot cheaper, so... Yeah, it's all like how you want to play. Alright, we should get... Like I said, we'll get a lot more bringing it back. How much is it worth? Let's go in a little further. Without falling in the hole. It is worth 197,000. Perfect. If we repair it for 180... that didn't really doing it. Yeah, that didn't really do much. We'll just sell it. And then we'll get 11,000 for the bucket. Perfect. That is looking a lot better. We might be able to afford the brick factory sooner than we think. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll do a little time lapse. Like I said, we'll do some rocks. We will do some lime. The thing is with the lime now, we're going to need that other container and it's full with sand. So we might have to take that load over there, dump it, and then we'll get a little extra change for that. I think we might as well deliver it. There's no point in dumping it on the ground again. We need the cash. This will be our final load of lime delivered. We don't really have enough to fill up the next load, so we might as well just wait. We'll have plenty here to make cement out of. In fact, I think the next thing we're going to have to get is some more pallets. And unfortunately, those aren't one-to-one. We figured that out. It's kind of a bummer. I really wish it was. Yeah, we are sunk in the ground here. I think what we'll do is we'll leave this truck up here until we figure out what will be used next for it. And I believe we're kind of on cruise control. Tools. Limestone. Yeah, I think we have enough to go ahead and go to December. And like I said, we will sell our paraffine. It should be worth a lot of money. That price is still going to be increasing. Let's get back to the house and then we will take a nap. Fantastic. Another December. So we should have paraffine. Yeah, we got, it's not like it's crazy price. Well, I mean, it is crazy, but it's not, definitely not the top that it's supposed to be. That is fine, because we just want to get some money. That's what it's about. We'll deliver all these by hand. It shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. How many? We got all the pallets out here, and then we have... Yeah, there's no more to spawn. I mean, so they're all out here. I think what we might do is go sideways. We can bring this in, and then we can, like... That's right, we really can't double stack. I was thinking about double stacking. Let's try it once. I think we can get 2. It's some heavy stuff. try 2. And we'll see what happens. That's like, even with the weight, it's crazy. And we can just get 2 like this. Yeah, 2 will be fine. Any more than that, you can tell us be ridiculous. 104,000 just for that one. Oh man, that is a lot. Okay, let's do a small time lapse. And then we'll see what our grand total is here. There we go. So we are up to 873,000. That's so nice. And it's so easy because it's just, like I said, one time a year in December. Yeah, so the sold products was 539,000. Oh, that is so nice. So I believe we actually have enough to purchase the brick factory. Let's just double check. So it's 850,000. We'll probably save that for a future episode. Probably the next episode we'll do that. Let's take a look at the cement bridge, see how the progress is. We should see what the next step is going to be. So yeah, we are missing rebar and concrete beam. We could actually purchase those, but I do want to experience the... What are they actually? Let's take a look at that production real quick. The brick factory. Yeah, you can make regular bricks, cement bricks, concrete slabs, beam, and roof plate. Rebar, concrete beam. Concrete beam. So actually, this is interesting. We'd actually have to buy rebar anyway. But remember, we don't get paid for the delivery right now. Well, it's nice that we don't have to deal with... Well, it's not requiring any more cement. I don't think any progress has happened on the... Ooh, actually, I don't... Was that there or not? I think these just... I think these weren't here before. So we are seeing progress. It's cool. Which makes sense since we had to pour for those. My question is, do we get... If we were to sell these... grapevines, do we get paid for it? Let's see, destruction mode. Let me do a spot that I wouldn't care about. No, we don't. Those were expensive too to put down. How much is the land worth? If we were to sell this? 78,000, that's really not that much. It is, it's a lot, but it's not. Not for like what we would need. And I always said that we'd maybe come back and do it. I don't even know if we will. It's kind of rotting away here right now. But I'm not absolutely sure if I want to. I mean, we could probably leave the vines and just sell the land. $78. Is it worth it to do that, or should we keep it? If we sell that, then we could sell the... That's the other issue. Because we have all this other investment into the equipment. We got the manure spreader, we got the mulcher, and then we obviously had the 2 harvesters, and then the wagon. The only thing, or I shouldn't say harvesters, pruners. We never did buy a harvester because we were waiting to get the capital to get a self-propelled one. Which would have been kind of nice, but those are like 300,000. Decisions. I think we'll just keep the land for now. It's so tough. But we do have, like I said, enough money to buy the brick factory, and that will have to be supplied as well. Looks like we need more stones. And then over on the cement factory, we'll have to have pallets pretty soon for the cement bags. Let me look down here real quick. We got enough rocks. That's still not enough here to fill that. Oh yeah, it is. It's just not running. I think what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to fill the lime production back up with rocks. I will see. How much lime did we get over there? There's plenty of lime yet at the cement factory. I might set this container back under the sand and then we can sell some more. Well, actually, we're going to actually buy the factory in the next one, so we will need the sand. We won't get money for the sand because we're going to deliver it to the brick factory. I'm getting them all confused. But I'll let this fill because we're going to, on the next one, we're going to have to make the deliveries over to the business we own. Which could or could not, you know, hinder some capital. But at the end of the day, we're basically buying it all outright. So any money we make is going to have to be for purchasing like rebar, which we're going to need to make some of those cement roadblock, those concrete slab things. So we got some interesting times coming up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there for today's episode. And like I said, on the next one, we will buy the brick factory and we will continue our progress, which will be very exciting. I can't wait. Let's get this started.